elephants my wonderful nieces and nephews gave me. And they're, I bought this one. This one came from, I got so many from all of them that I don't remember.
Well, tell us when you started collecting elephants. How did this begin?
Oh, very interesting story. We lived on Benton Avenue. We had Pennyback Park behind us. And in our bedroom, we had a big picture window which looked out on Pennyback Park. Well, one day, morning, early, and we were early risers, Paul and I both, very early. And I look at the window, and there I see this big trunk and this elephant face. And I poked Paul. I said, "We have company." So we went over. Now there was a circus on State Road, and this little baby elephant walked out and walked away. And there was Pennypack Park right near there, so we walked down, and then he saw our windows, and he thought, "Gee, they're pretty. They're different than the other. I want to see who lived here." So he knocked his trunk on the window, and I can understand animal talk because I lived so long. When we got married, we moved right in this home, and I got to know all the animals, and I could understand them a lot. So if you took me to France or Italy or something, I'd kind of be lost. But animals, I know. So anyhow, he told us that he wandered away, and he couldn't find his way back, but everybody was so warm and friendly in Pennyback Park that he would like to live here. So I said, "Fine, if there's anything I could do for you." And then he looked at Paul and he said, "Is it all right with you?" Paul said, "Absolutely, we'll do anything, just let us know." Well, every morning he took his trunk and then he'd tell us what he would do, had done the day before. And I finally said to him, I named her Ellie because she's the elephant. And she said that was really her name, though. So I said, "Be careful how you hit that window. I don't want you to get hurt and break it." So he said, "Well, there's a pond, which there was right behind you." He said, I could, put water on your window if you don't mind. I said, "I don't mind, because we know you're here. We sense when you come here, and we wake up, we're up anyhow." So then I started to tell everybody about Ellie, and I told your mother, Shelley, and Freddie and Harvey all about her, and stories. And, they wanted to meet her. They were thrilled. And they sleep over. And do you think I could wake them up when Ellie came to them? Never. They would wake up. They were sleeping. And then, because Ellie had to go to school, and she went to school. Now, through the years, everybody, when I was at the Board of Education, for a year and a half, I worked at Rush School because one of the principals asked Matt if I could if he could have me for the summer and for the winter. That's when we were up in field operations, to help open the school, because I would like the senior secretary, and he wanted somebody who would work, the two of us would work to really get everything done, which we did. I told teachers about them, and they talked about her to their classes. And then I'm going to jump ahead. When Abby went to her school, she would have all her kids write to Ellie, and Ellie would respond to all of them. So they all know her. Everybody that I knew really knew Ellie. So your mother and your aunt and uncle grew up, your two uncles really grew up knowing Ellie very well, but not always sleeping when she came back. So and that's how we met. But she's a very educated elephant. She's been to Israel. She's been all over the country. She wants our country, but she always comes back. Her home is here, and I go back every once in a while and see her. And so she's very well known all over.
Yeah. Well, we all always get cards from her at big events.
She always
From the
remembers my
time you were
birthday.
all little, I sent you cards from Ellie. and because it's impossible for you to, meet her now. So all 6 of you got all cards. My great nieces and nephews all got cards and letters because she wanted to know you. And wherever she goes, she never forgets you because even though she never met you personally, she loves you. She really does. So that's the story of Ellie. And